As much as I love my job, I also want to make sure that he grows up to be a good human. I want to give him all those tools that my parents gave me to be who I am today. I want to be able to give him that, and I think that's an important job also. They'll make mistakes, you'll make mistakes, you'll mess them up in your own way, but they will learn to navigate that.
For parenting tips, celebrity interviews, recipes, conversations with experts, DIYs, and lots more. Subscribe to Kidsstoppress now.
First Indian female chef to receive a Michelin star, not one but two. She began her career as a journalist. She graduated from Le Cordon Bleu. She now has a 9-month-old son. She's former MasterChef India judge and someone who I've deeply admired for everything that she does. A fabulous chef, a mom, an incredibly talented woman. Thank you for being here, Garima. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's quite an introduction. It's embarrassing.
I got it right. I got it right because it was straight from the heart. Does it make you insecure?
Absolutely not.
You're not. Like, you don't feel like, oh my God, I lost out on a season, or I lost out on being somewhere that I could have been, or just anything, like, or people are growing at a fast pace. Nothing of that.
That didn't even cross my mind. When I'm with my baby, I'm giving him my time. I don't know, because I feel what better can I leave behind than a well-adjusted human. If I can give him a moral compass that I think to be correct, he will go on to achieve things. So my achievement doesn't stop with what I do. Raising a well-adjusted human being, I think, is an achievement in itself.
Oh, 100%.
And in this day and age, it is so difficult to do that. I see people around me who are just lost. And if I can stop that from happening for my baby, I think that's a big enough achievement as well. So as much as I love my job, I also want to make sure that he grows up to be a good human. And I want to give him all those tools that my parents gave me to be who I am today. I want to be able to give him that. And I think that's an important job also.
No, I'm so glad that you spoke about it, because I just feel that we give raising humans such little importance that we don't even think it's a significant task.
No.
Like, we don't even think it's such a big thing. Like, we just think, oh, it's okay, right? Like, whether it is the media, or whether it's people on social, whether it's the government, it just is taken like, oh, it's just like we want to correct people in their 20s, not knowing that they need to be taken care of in
they need to be loved in their
digits,
yes,
right?
Absolutely. And all you need to give them is love.
Absolutely.
I just feel that's all they want. They don't need fancy toys and expensive holidays. And you just need to be there as a support system. They just need love. That's
right.
all. And you're so right. I don't know whether you've ever heard, there's this otherwise a very controversial figure, Jordan Peterson. I listen to his podcast quite a bit. I agree with most of it, some of it I don't. But he mentioned something, that you raise your child not to be loved by other adults as well. Because your kids can pick up on that energy.
Yeah.
When adults are not happy being around a child, they pick up on that energy. They know people are being fake around them. They're being fake liked or fake loved.
Yeah. Of course, I follow him.
Yeah. So he said this such an amazing thought, that you have to raise your kids to be okay, not just with other kids, but also with adults around them. So it's complex. Raising children is not as simple. But also in a way it is. You just have to let them be. They'll make mistakes. You'll make mistakes. You'll mess them up in your own way, but they will learn to navigate that. You don't want them to have a sheltered life even. You want them to have conflicts. You want them to have conflicts with you, with people around them, with other kids, other adults. I want him to have conflicts, but I want him to know how to resolve them without breaking down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Recently I was in Ahmedabad, and one lady asked me that, she's a mom, 3-year-old, and she said that, at wake up time, my child and me have a lot of conflicts because he doesn't want to go to school. So I've just outsourced it to the nanny. And I was like, just why are you avoiding that conflict?
Yeah.
Because he needs to know that relationship is not without conflict, it is with. And I said, in every situation, if you're going to avoid that conflict, then how is his understanding of a relationship going to be holistic, right? He's going to think it's only one-sided and one-dimensional or unidimensional, which is just love, love, love. I said, that does not exist. That I come to give the love. She's like, I want to avoid the conflict because then I won't be his favorite person.
No. It never works like that.
It never works
It
like
never
that
works
because
like
someone who loves you the most, you will.
There are always
obviously
negotiations
help.
there.
Yeah, there will be negotiations, there will be conflicts. But
true.
the fear of not letting, the fear of being the number one is so dominant in mothers' lives, and it's very hard for them to start believing that, if I am the one who's going to be the bad cop, I'm not going to be her or his number one.
That number one keeps changing, man. Like growing up, it's always your mother, then it becomes your dad. I understand that you always want to be the good cop. You always want to be the loved
Especially if you're a
one.
working mom.
Yeah.
And that's what she said. It was very interesting because she's like, I'm always living in this fear that the nanny will take over or my mother-in-law will take over. And because I'm absent, that I will not be his number one.
But fathers don't have that fear, do they?
Yeah, and I wonder why.
No, but I think this is what it is for women. It's literally a part of you, right? So you want to protect them, love them. It's natural. But dads don't do that, right? Dads do their own thing. They're there as always a father figure, somebody to, respect and revere and even be afraid of. But they always still become number one. Why is that? Because both mother and father, they have different roles to play, but both are giving you tools to navigate the world, right?
Yeah.
And it's not if I am the number one or not. It's really like, is it right for them or not?
Yeah.
I think that's the
I'm
decision.
very overconfident as a mother. Like I keep telling my husband, let me do the bad job. Because I know they'll come back to me no matter what. Like I'm so secure that I
That's
know,
it.
okay, घूम फिर के
कहाँ जाओगे तुम?
कहाँ जाओगे? Like, and I know that I will be, but that
that's
doesn't
it.
allow me to be nasty, but that allows me to take a few liberties of being the firmer parent more often than not.
And they will come back to that discipline because as they grow up in life, they will appreciate that discipline.
Yeah.
You will be the number one. Trust me, you will be. But then that's it. Like, कहाँ जा सकते हो?
Yeah.
ले दे के ये मिलने वाला.
Yeah. And once they understand that why I said it so firmly, they're like, okay, we know.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that trust me, I can really swap with you at the life stage that you are in with your child and I'm with mine, because raising a teenager is tougher than raising a baby.
Wow.
For parenting tips, celebrity interviews, recipes, conversations with experts, DIYs, and lots more. Subscribe to Kidsstoppress now.